In my time at MIT, I've seen the amount of snow in inches that we've got so far this year, but never so close together, and I don't think I've ever seen this much snow accumulated on campus at one time. This is more, the snow banks are much higher than I've ever seen. As you know, in late January, we had a storm that dropped 26 inches on the campus, and that was the first time that I can really ever remember that we didn't have the campus really ready for people to be here. I would say 99% of the time, the campus itself is always passable and parkable, to make up a word. We worked very hard to get that done, but we were having trouble keeping up with the amount of snow that was coming down and the speed that it was falling. We've had 19 snow events, the first one taking place on January 3rd, which dropped 1.4 inches on the campus. Since then, we have had 18 events with a total of 96.2 inches of snow. We have used 8,217 hours of labor. We have a total of 24 pieces of snow removal equipment that we use on each storm. That includes 9 skid loaders, 2 Kubota utility vehicles, 2 bombardiers, 4 loader backhoes, 7 plow trucks. We have 22 people that are permanent employees of ground services. That is certainly not enough people to shovel and or plow the snow. Since 10 of our people are actually running plowing equipment, that leaves us with 12 people to shovel, and that would certainly not be enough to handle this entire campus. So we have what we call supplemental staff, who are facilities employees with custodial services, repair and maintenance from the housing department. We've been hauling snow off of campus almost nightly for the last 2.5 to 3 weeks. We had what we call a snow farm over on Albany Street, and we filled that up. In fact, we had an excavator in there that piled the snow as high as possible, and I believe that the mound is probably about 60 feet right now. We have another area to pile the snow. It's kind of a small area, so the contractor that hauls off campus uses dump trailers, and it's very hard for them to get into that area, so they are hauling the snow off campus. We have a lot of tired people, but their morale is great. I think if they heard today that we were going to get 10 inches of snow tomorrow, they'd all be ready to go out there and take on the challenge. I really love snow removal. I love the job, and I think that the reason I love it is because you can actually see what you've accomplished, and you feel so much like you've provided a great service to the campus. And I couldn't do that without the fantastic staff that we have here on grounds, and those that volunteer from repair and maintenance, the housing department, and custodial services. They've all just been fantastic. They've worked a lot of hours, and I just can't say enough about them.